So what's going on, YouTube family? Okay, so I've been home since like last Saturday from California, and I've been trying to make this sneaker video because I picked up a nice pair of Ultra Boost on the trip. Like I said, I was trying to pick up another pair of sneakers, and my dad hooked me up. So shout out to him for these. He doesn't watch the channel, but that's okay. So yeah, like I said, I've been trying to make this video because there's just been so much going on, and if you watch the channel frequently enough, when I do upload, you'll know that I got in a car crash yesterday, unfortunately. It's sad, but I'm alright, so for those of you who, have watched and care about my well-being, I'm okay. I'm a little sore still. My car's going to be repaired. It wasn't my fault, so the lady who did hit me, her insurance is covering everything, so I'm thankful for that. I'm also getting a rental car tomorrow, so I'll probably make a video out of all that stuff. But yeah, so I'll get to the whole car conversation in a minute. So, okay, I don't know if you'll really be able to see this very well, and I'm not even really entirely sure what they're called. I just we went to Santa Monica actually quite a few times while on the trip. And anyways, so we did a lot of shopping, and my dad knew I wanted to pick up another pair of sneakers while on the trip. So we went to Champs. I went to a couple different places, and I found a bunch of Adidas stuff that I wanted. And a lot of stores they sold a lot of Boost stuff. So I didn't find anything at Champs. There was a couple things I was really looking at, but I'm like, okay, there's an Adidas store literally right across from Champs. So I was like, okay, I'll walk over there. I'm not normally Adidas stores, when I walk into them, I do not find anything I'm super interested in. But that's probably because a lot of them are outlets, so they don't really sell anything too crazy or too hype. So anyways, I wasn't expecting really to find anything super interesting or super Boost related, because Adidas does sell more than just Boost, but that's where all the hype is, and that's what everybody wants these days. So yeah, I wasn't totally expecting anything, and then I walked in, and I find this whole wall of just Ultra Boost, men's and women's, and then I found men's and women's Uncaged, and then I found all the NMDs. I mean, there was stuff that I was like, okay, I've seen all these all these photos on Instagram of all these sneakers, and I was like, I want a lot of them. Unfortunately, obviously, I was only gonna get one pair. Again, like I said, I don't really necessarily know what these are called. I loved the look of them. One thing about these is I have talked about in the past, I normally wear a size 10. Unfortunately, this was the last one they had. It was a 9.5, and my left foot was right up at the edge kind of here, and I took the insole out because my foot was being pushed up more, and there's a piece inside here. I don't know if y'all can really hear it, maybe, kind of, I don't know, a little bit, that my toe, my big toe and my toe next to it kept rubbing into when I walked a little bit, so I could tell that I needed to take it out. So I took it out. I took both of them out of both the shoes. This is obviously what the shoes look like together. Like I said, I love them. They're super cool. It's definitely one of my favorite sneakers I have in the collection as of right now. Almost dropped that. Another thing that I thought was really, really cool about these, and I know that they've done this to a few others because I was looking at a few others that had these, but the cage is actually a real leather. There was a tag on one of them, and the guy was like, oh yeah, these are real leather. I'm like, oh, that's actually really cool. That's, a neat little thing that they added to the sneaker to give it more of a, I guess, a nice finish or a nice touch or just a fancier look. But yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable the whole 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 stuff. I'm assuming this is probably a 2.0 or 3.0. Not, like I said, the knowledge for the Ultra Boost is not super strong here. You got the whole Continental sole on the bottom. Like I said, I've been wearing these like crazy, and a bunch of people have been like, "Dude, where'd you get those?" They're like, "I've never seen these before." They're like, "I've seen pictures." Like a couple of my classmates at school were like, "Oh, where did you get those?" I'm like, "Actually, got them in California." They're like, "Oh, dope." They're like, "Well." They're like, I have quite a few Ultra Boosts, but I've never seen these in person. I'm like, yeah. I said I found them in the Adidas store in Santa Monica, and I said they had a ton of stuff there. Like I said, it just tells you or told you guys now. But yeah, and I'm not totally for sure, and I probably could check, but I thought my flashlight would come up. I thought that like tag thing right here was 3M, and I think it is because it's like really reflective. I've never had anything 3M before, so, or anything that has like 3M on it, but I was like pretty sure it was 3M because like I shine the light on it right now and it's like got that like reflective kind of look. So I'm more than positive that the like tag here, the Adidas tag here is 3M, which is really cool. And I definitely really like the heel cup on this Ultra Boost compared to my Uncaged, my multicolor, because with like these, it's like it's differently made. It's not like the plastic that's on the multicolor ones that I have. It's super scratched up. These are, it's a lot different. I don't really know what it's made out of, like I said, and I'm gonna repeat myself like a million times already. Not super knowledgeable of, you know, what Adidas has recently done with these. I wish I was more knowledgeable. I could definitely look into it, but yeah. So like I said, in all, I love the sneaker. It's definitely really cool. I was happy that I got it and I could add it to my collection. My dad was like, how many shoes you got now? I'm like, slowly but surely growing. Anyways, another thing that I really liked about, you know, I think that's really cool that they do with Ultra Boost is the fact that they give it this really super colorful, like, designed box. And me being an artist and a graphic designer, like, I enjoy the little things that come out of this. And actually, I wasn't going to bring this box home. I was going to originally just throw it away, but my mom's like, it's too cool of a box, and you threw the last one you had away. So she was like, definitely, like, you know. So I took it all apart, and, like, it was not too difficult to take apart, but it was kind of a pain in the butt to fold up and put in my suitcase. But, and another little thing I'd like to point out, this is the last little thing I'm going to point out. With any Ultra Boost you get, or any Uncaged Ultra Boost you get, for the most part, the wax paper that they put in here, like, it's probably really hard to see it in the camera, especially with the lighting is in here is really crappy. You might be able to see it, I don't know for sure, but it says Boost everywhere. And I think that's, like I said, being an artist and a graphic designer, even though I'm a student still, the little things like that, just, it makes the sneaker more interesting to me, and it makes it, you know, mean a little more to me, so it's cool. But yeah, anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Remember, if you're not subscribed, already subscribe. I'll do like a little spinny thing so you guys can, you know, really view the sneaker more for yourself.